Can you burn more fat while you sleep? And guess what? The answer is yeah, you totally can. So the first thing we should look at is the importance of sleep. The most important thing is getting enough sleep. Now, sleep impacts every aspect of our health, right? From longevity, heart health, cognitive function, and the list goes on and on. Sleep is critical. How much sleep? No less than 7 hours. You really don't need more than 8 hours. And what is the significance of this? Why does this matter? What does 7, 8 hours have to do with anything? It has to do with hormones and sleep cycles. So the way that we are going to release more fat while you sleep is about optimizing your human growth hormone, right? And minimizing the hormones, the release of the hormones that make you hungrier or that make you more prone to storing body fat. So 7 to 8 hours is really the magic number for hormones like leptin, ghrelin, cortisol. So leptin is a satiety hormone. And when we get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, our leptin levels are better, right? They're more supported, they're higher. This helps us feel less hungry. But conversely, when we don't get enough sleep, when we don't get that 7 hours of sleep, it increases our hunger hormone, which makes us want to eat more, obviously. But you're thinking, well, that's appetite. That has nothing to do with while I'm sleeping. If you don't get enough sleep, your body is releasing more cortisol, right, which is that stress hormone that we know plays a role in storing abdominal fat. And in addition, it decreases the most important player right now in this fat storage game, fat burning game, human growth hormone. So when you don't get enough sleep, your body is not getting the opportunity to release enough human growth hormone. So look, we create human growth hormone when we exercise. We get human growth hormone released when we sleep. In particular, that first cycle of sleep is the most important. So what can we do, right? How can we maximize human growth hormone release and production when we're sleeping? Number one, don't eat before bed. Ideally, the experts, the doctors, the endocrinologists will tell you not after 6:30. I think that's a little intense. I try not to eat after 8 p.m. And I try to get at least 2 hours of no eating before I hit the sheets and pass out. So this way, you don't have blood sugar circulating. In particular, really avoid carbohydrates, starchy carbohydrates before bed, because they release more insulin, and insulin inhibits your human growth hormone levels. So try not to eat at least 2 hours before bed. If you do, try to avoid carbohydrates, not vegetables. Vegetables are fine, green veggies are fine, but starchy carbs, grains, even good carbs, fruits, things like that, try to avoid it. Okay, we don't want any insulin surging through the bloodstream before that first sleep cycle to maximize our HGH. Another way to maximize your HGH is to sleep in a cold room. I know this can be a deal breaker for someone. I've had thermostat incompatibility in relationships before, and it was an absolute game changer. It's like, no, go. But if you can keep your room somewhere between low 60s, right? Somewhere between 63 and 68. I know this sounds crazy and you're thinking the energy bill is going to be ridiculous. I get it. But cold ambient temperatures activate our brown fat. And this is our good fat that helps us burn off the bad fat, the visceral fat between the organs, and ectopic fat in the organs. It also works when you're exercising. You want to exercise in a really cold room. That whole hot workout thing is totally counterintuitive. And the science is there to support that. So what it does is it helps to activate that brown fat, which helps to burn off the bad fat. But in addition, a colder room promotes more human growth hormone release. So you want it cool. Another one is darkness. So turn off the devices, get the blackout shades, put the little mask on, because a really dark room helps to release more melatonin, which helps trigger HGH production. So dark, really freaking cold, no food at least 2 hours before bed, at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And last but not least, you want to get through the entire night. A lot of times we feel tension from the day, stress from the day. If you can sleep through the whole night, it's going to have a big impact. So don't be pounding the water right before bed either, because we don't want you getting up to pee every 5 seconds. Consider. Now, the evidence on this is a bit iffy. There's some evidence that supports it, some evidence that doesn't. I do it when I'm particularly stressed and I find that it helps. You can supplement with magnesium. Magnesium citrate and magnesium, I think it's glycinate, 200 milligrams of each can help. Arguably, I feel I notice a difference. Help you feel a bit more relaxed, help you find your chill, and help you sleep more through the night. So, a few tips to help you burn more fat while you're sleeping. Okay, team, don't forget, I created this channel just for you guys. So click like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear more about. If it's diet, fitness, wellness, mindfulness, I'm here for you. So give me your feedback.